Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. We are playing World of Warcraft and I have started a new character and I thought, let's do this. Let's just be newbie. Let's just do the quest lines and all that stuff. I used to play World of Warcraft a long time ago and I've recently got back into it and I've just been loving it. I've absolutely been loving it. So this is my character. She is called Eclipse and I decided to go for my newbie normie night elf because why not? Why not go for my night elf? I love a bit of night elf. She's got some black eyes and she has this mark. It's called a shadow or something, but I've decided that that means that she is a druid and that's what she is. She's a druid. A level 1 druid, so we're just going to go through and play and you get to watch me absolutely make so many mistakes and it's just going to be a lot of fun. I think I really enjoy playing the druid, especially the balance and restoration, so I think we'll go for balance. We can always swap it if we want to. But yeah, so this is going to be a completely new series. I don't know how long it's going to be or how it's all going to work. I'm not great at pronouncing names, like this name for instance. Alethane, Ilthaline, or whatever. Anyway, so I will be reading these out and we will be going through. It's going to be like a little let's play and I just thought it'll be really fun. I have been watching recently a guy play from 3 years ago actually, so it's not recent and I really have been enjoying it, and he does it like this basically, so it just made me like I could do that for my channel, so here we are. And that needs to move up there. I do have a few add-ons. I have the AAP autopilot thingy, I have the damage thingy, I can't remember what other ones I have, but I do have a few add-ons, but it's just because I'm learning to be a better player, and my friend helped me get all of those. So anyway, let's just dig in, let's read this, and I can tell you a little bit more about her backstory when we go kill some young Night Sabers, because this game loves to kill animals, so if you don't like animals, you're in the right place. Greetings, Eclipse. I am Elethrain. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. My purpose in Shadowglen is to train young druids like you and to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest species to flourish while others suffered. Unfortunately, the Night Saber numbers grew too large and they will devastate the other populations if they are not culled. Journey forth, young druid, and thin saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved. And we'll get some nice gloves from doing that. I'm not sure how loud the music is, so when we start fighting I'll have a look and see if it's too loud. I could turn it down, because obviously I want you to be able to hear stuff, but I don't want it to be overwhelming, and I'm not the loudest speaker ever. So yeah, so this is Eclipse. She is a druid and she has black eyes to go with her name, Eclipse. And she actually does have a bit of a storyline. She has a bit of a backstory. She is a orphan. How loud is this? It's a little bit loud. We could do with making it slightly lower. I mean, I could adjust the sound. I mean, we're on 5%, so if we maybe lower that and that and see how that is. Ooh. Let's see how that is. That's still a bit loud, you know. That's still loud. At least I feel like it's loud. You'll have to let me know in the comments because obviously I don't have a clue what the hell's going on. So we're on. I wish they had like a little, because it's up 5. 1, 3. We'll go with 3. Anyway, so she was an orphan and she's recently turned. I don't know. They're quite. Elves last for years, don't they? So I'm going to say she turned 25, and that's when she has been moved over to Shadowglen because she has some powers of the druid. Maybe she was gifted by Elune. Elune, I think, is the goddess here. I'm not 100% sure. So yes, she's been gifted these powers and She unfortunately doesn't know how to control them, which is why she is here, but she wants to use them for good, but she is a little bit of a troublemaker, which is why she's got this pink hair with all these bloody leaves in it, and yeah, she's a bit of a punk rocker, a bit, you know, a bit like me, a bit like me. I don't know if it's too low now, the sound. Right, let's just go with 4%. There. We'll try that out, shall we? It's hard to really know because obviously I've got headphones on and a microphone, so I won't really hear much of what's going on. Lovely. So have we done it now? No, we need to kill one more. Actually, I'll kill you. So yeah, I'm a complete noob, basically. I started playing... actually, I was introduced to this game a long time ago, like 2006 or 7. By my now ex-boyfriend, and I loved it back then, but obviously when we split up I didn't have anyone to play with, and I still don't have anyone to play with, but I am slowly making some friends. And yeah, I've just been really enjoying the game, so this is where we are right now. Okay, you performed your duties well, Eclipse. Thank you. Oh, we leveled up and we now have Moonfire. I do love playing the druid. It's a lot of fun. So, you seem to know what you're doing. Perhaps I can task you with something a little more important. As you may well know, the corruption in Tildrazirol, I have no idea how you pronounce that, was supposedly wiped away. Yet something lingers. The creatures have not calmed and all manner of problems still plague us. I need you to deal with the Krelkin that have gathered to the west, and while you're there, I want you to search them for fell moss. This will help me determine from where this continuing corruption stems. Awesome. So let's put our... Oh, there's another quest there as well. Let's put our new gloves on. Ooh, look at those. I like these fingerless gloves. I like some fingerless gloves. Who are you? What have you? Melviar? Straghelm? Vicious little Grell. They've been stealing from our food stores again. If you wouldn't mind lending a hand, they are sure to have my stolen bags within their camps to the west. I would be glad to reward you if you can bring them to me. And we'll get a bag from doing that, so that's nice, because we always need bags, don't we? Okay, what are you? A wisp. So yeah, I do have some knowledge of the game, but I would still class myself as a complete noob. So yeah, I will probably do things wrong, I'll pronounce things wrong, I will probably not have a good rotation in terms of spells and stuff, but you know what? It's all part of the game, you gotta learn somewhere, haven't you? And yeah, it's the learning process, and I just thought it'd be quite fun to follow her and see where she goes, because Shadowlands is now out. I mean, I'm saying now out as if it's just come out. It's been out for a little while. And we can play through and see where we go. In terms of Covenant, we'll probably end up going with Night Fae, just because I know that they are really good for damage, particularly with druids. I do have a... Do I have a healer druid? Yeah, I do. I have a healer druid, and I decided to go with something completely different. I went with Maldraxxus, because why not? Because I always go for Night Fae, and while I really do love the Night Faes, I also love the other ones, Hate Bastion, but you know, we'll get more into that, and hopefully we'll see some storylines. I haven't played much in terms of the expansions and stuff. Do you know what, let's fight you because you're further away. Like I said, I played the Burning Crusade a little bit, and then I kind of played a little bit with the Lich King, but I never really got high in those back in the day when I was old. Well, now I'm really old. When I was younger, we never played, like, it wasn't really much of a thing. I just enjoyed playing the character and running around and killing things and stuff. So it was never really about leveling or progressing, but now that I understand the game a bit more, I kind of want to. I would say I'm a bit of a collector. So if I see any pet battles and stuff coming up, I probably will do those, and we could do some transmogging and all that good stuff. We could probably... I mean, I've been playing this game for a little while and random people add you to like guilds. So maybe we'll get added into a guild, which would be fun. Because you get benefits from that. But yeah, so here we are doing our daily grind. I actually enjoy leveling. I know a lot of people don't, but I really do. I like leveling. I don't like watching the cinematics that much, but I do enjoy reading the quests. So yeah, that's where we are basically. So here we go. Here's your stolen bags, mister. Elune be praised, and you as well, young druid. There are many young night elves in need of these, but I'd be more than happy to give you one of the bags as a reward. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Safe travels to you. Thank you. I love a good cheeky bag, especially at the beginning, because we got like none. Satisfy my suspicions, Eclipse. Yep. Your service to the creatures of Shadowglen is worthy of reward, Eclipse. You confirmed my fears, however. The Krelkin are still tainted by Felmos despite Teldrassil's blessing. Something sinister remains within the tree. I can only hope that the Nalpine tribe of the Fur Blogs are free of the corruption, or we are still in grave danger. I will look into this further and contact those who might be of aid. Thank you, Druid. Oh, we leveled up again. Wow, okay. And we now have the, oh yes, the healing. So I like to pop my, okay, here we go. I like to pop my healing over there. Perhaps you'd be willing to aid us in further pursuing the corruption haunting Shadowglen. Then Tadria Silverglade, priestess of the moon, has offered to aid us. You should find her between the two pools just north of our great tree. Circle around the tree to reach her and offer her any help that you can, young druid. Lovely. I don't know if there's going to be any quests in here. We can go in there. I'm thinking... I really don't know what to do for professions. I know a lot of people probably don't care about professions that much anymore. But I like to do professions and things. Seeing as we're a druid, we're not going to need... A druid! We're not going to need healing or potions. We do wear leather, so we could do skinning, or we could do something completely different. I really miss having to go to the trainer to get your spells and powers and abilities and stuff. I think it's such a shame that they got rid of that. I like what they've done upgrading the game in certain aspects, like the dungeon or instance they call it, finder and group finder and all that stuff. All that stuff's all jolly and good, but downgrading the professions and the fact that you don't need to go to your trainer anymore is just a bit sad really, but you know, things happen. Hopefully it'll go back to normal. Actually, I was playing a little bit of classics. Let me know if you'd want to see a similar but different character, obviously, and play classic. We could do a different class, different race. We can play real classic, like before I even was introduced, it'd be completely, well, no, okay, not completely new, but the mechanics of it would be new to me, because I did play a little bit and I was like, I have no idea where I'm going, because this map doesn't show anything. So yeah, I had no idea where I was going. But yeah, it's all part of the fun and game, so if you did want to see classic, let me know and I will probably do that too. So here we are. It is good that you've come. It seems your training progresses quickly. Lovely. I'm sure Eclipse will be very proud. Our friend Ivon has fallen to poison from the nearby webwood spiders. That's hard to say. I can tend to him to keep his state from deteriorating, but I need someone to gather an ingredient to prepare him an antidote. All around the ponds you should find moon petal lilies. These flowers have great healing properties, and I can use them with the ingredients I already have to restore Ivon to better health. Could you gather them for me? There should be many just in sight of here, near the water's edge. See one right there. Yeah, so this like circle of where you're supposed to be hunting and looking did not pop up in Classic at all, and I was like, I don't know where I'm going. And I'm not sure if the add-ons were on or working either. So yes, that was definitely hard, but it's a lot quieter nowadays around the leveling, especially early beginning stuff. There's not many people around. A lot of people just like to get to the highest level as quick as possible, but I thought it'd be quite fun to, you know, see the progression of our character, see where she goes, and obviously you get some input as well. What professions you want her to do? Do you want her to do the, you know, the archaeology, fishing, cooking? I've done a little bit of archaeology. I did enjoy it. Fishing I haven't done much of. Cooking I haven't done much of. It's mainly the professions that I do. But yeah, there's like so much potential where we could go. You can even help pick covenants and all that good jolly jazz. So we will see. Shall we just swim? Let's swim. Fuck it. Let's go for a cheeky swim. Cheeky swim. So yeah, the night elves were always my favourite. I really bond? No, I don't know what the word is. I absolutely, because I'm sort of, you know, this sort of person. It just really touches me. Okay, these will do perfectly. Thank you, Eclipse. Your swiftness is appreciated. Damn right. Right, I must ask something more dangerous of you. Strange news has travelled to me through the whisperings of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector Tarindrella has returned to Shadowglen again. I cannot read. I should have done with like human stuff, shouldn't I? It would have been a lot easier. The Dryad's presence has not been felt in the forest since before the blessing of Teldrassil. Something is surely amiss if she has journeyed back to this land. Seek out, oh God's sake, Tarinella. You know what? You're just going to enjoy me trying to pronounce things. In the Shadow Thread Cave to the north, it is dangerous, but we will be prepared with his antidote just in case. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so we gotta go all the way over here. Put the toggle on that system. No, okay, thanks. So that's this way. And when we reach level 10, we can learn... What are you? Oh, I have one of you, don't I? We can learn to ride, and I have a few mounts. I don't have many, but I have a few. And like I said, I'm more into the whole collecting of things and stuff like that. Oh, where else are we going? Is he in here then? Maybe? He must be, because... Oh. What are you? Oh, there he is. Oh, she is. Sorry. Oops. Sorry, it's not her.
What is nature's call?
Are you okay? That's impressive. Very impressive. Peering into my soul. I see you found me, young night elf. Dentara was wise to have sent you. Honestly, oh, you've leveled up again. Jesus Christ. Okay. Entangling roots. Lovely. Do I want entangling roots anywhere? I don't really use it that much. I probably should. I don't. Sorry. I'd hope to never return to Teldrassil for such grim business. I cannot read. I'd hope that its corruption has been wiped away completely. Something foul lingers. There's a really big gap there. It's like a double space. Anyway, sorry. These spiders suffer much more deeply from the corruption than the other nearby wildlife. They are becoming a danger to your people and a danger to the forest. We must thin their numbers, but more importantly, we need to find the source of the corruption that plagues them. I will come with you and aid you in this. Okay. And then we get to choose. See, I really like the staff and it's better damage anyway, so yes. Let's have a look. Oh, very nice. I mean, it's pretty normal. Okay, she's all good. Right, so let's go kill some spiders. Yeah, I don't really use the entanglement because it damage sort of like cancels it out, so it does feel a bit redundant for me. But you know, it's good for if you're fighting a few people. A few people? Well, yeah, you could fight people. It's good if you're fighting things, more than one. Yes, I don't know how long this should be. Like I said, let me know. So I'm just going to play for a bit, and I guess I'll just see how long we've been going for. And that's about it, and then we can... probably a half an hour? I'll probably record a few at once, just because it seems silly to start a game and then only play for half an hour. Personally, I quite enjoy playing for more than that. I'm sure a lot of people do. Lovely, look at us go. We are on a killing mission. No worries. That spider's not even coming towards us. Okay. Cool. Oh, we got a cloak. We haven't got one of those yet. Oh, I didn't put the trousers on, did I? I mean... oh. Well, we don't have a cloak, so that's why that... lovely, look at that. Beautiful. That looks stunning. I love the early game. The outfits in early game all look kind of fine. It's when you get to like mid game, you start to look a bit like, what the hell has happened to you? It's like you got dressed in the dark. Oh, we're not going to be able to make it. Can I make it? No. Right, you it is then. You're the lucky winner. I think we have to go kill a big spider after this, from what I remember. I have played the Night Elves quite a lot, so I do know a little bit about what's happening. I think once we've completed these and we've got to Stormwind and all that good jazz, I might go on travel to Duskwood. I do like Duskwood. So yes, I think there's a lot of potential for this sort of like let's play or playthrough, mainly because, well, there's so many different classes, there's so many different races, you can even choose Alliance or Horde. Obviously we're Alliance, if you didn't know that, I should have probably said. So yeah, it's quite abundant. We could even play stuff that I have never in my life played. I like to lean towards the more magical aspects, like mage, warlock, druid. I don't really like the shaman that much, but I could give it a go again. Yeah, I like to lean towards those. I also do like hunters as well, but rogues, warriors, paladins, stuff like that I don't really play. This corruption these spiders suffer from is not simply surface deep. It cannot be magic or subtle malintent. It is bred into them. It seems our next task is clear. Okay. So if these spiders are born with corruption in their veins, then their brood mother must be at the root of this evil. Let us make our way to the far north end of the cave and seek out Glithis, the Vile. The answers we seek lie with her. And then we will get a cloak, which is any better than ours? No, so we might as well just keep what we got and have a belt because we haven't got one of them. Alright, so we have to get up here. Which means we go this way. Does it? Yes. I think. I don't know. I always get lost in these caves. I'm not gonna lie. There is a quest that you have someone to help you, like guide you where you need to go, because I assume new players just get lost, because that's me. And I was really happy when they added her, I'm not gonna lie, because no matter how many times I've done that quest, I still struggle with it. So yes, just wrath our way up here. Give me the things. So I usually have auto loot on, but seeing as, you know, I'm playing this game for YouTube, I didn't think that was very nice to not be able to see what we're picking up and stuff, so I decided to skip the auto loot for now. Here we go. Let's kill Glithis. Glithis? Just like I said, ignore the names. I'm just going to call them what I can, how I think they're pronounced, that sort of thing. Yeah. So what I do like to do if things get hairy is I will trap them. Oh, okay. Well, pretend she's trapped, and then I'll go over here, and then I would heal myself if things get a bit much, but she's dead now. She's quite easy to kill, apparently. Okay, Glyphis and her brood were being corrupted by this totem. This is a furblog totem. This is very troubling indeed. This means that I know how to pronounce this, for some reason it escapes me now. Gnarlpine are still a danger to these forests. We let our guard down too soon, and we want the belt. I will pursue the trail of the Gnarlpine and track this corruption to its source. If you ever encounter Adrudrias, Bearmantle, let's just kill this guy while we read. It shouldn't be difficult. In Dolomir, he knows intimately of the problems that plague this forest, and okay, you just walked off, that's cool. Come over here then. I'm sure, where are we? Well, he knows intimately the problems that plague this forest, and he can direct you on how to help further. I'm sure we'll meet again with time. Perhaps you can aid me in dealing with the source of this corruption once I locate it. For now, I will take you back to Dentira, so that you may finish your training. Thank you for all that you have done, Eclipse. Oh! Well, that's nice. See, that's a new addition. Usually you'd have to run back, so that's very nice.
Peace be with you.
You've returned! It's good to see you. It seems you've dealt with the source of much of the corruption in Shadowglen. Tel Drazror still suffers and still need attention, but we can afford a moment or two for you to finish your training here in Shadowglen. Lovely. What have you got to me now? As part of the ritual to complete your training here in Shadowglen, you must learn about our recent history. There is a task you must perform. Go to the Moon Well to our northeast and retrieve a vial of its water. While there, you will witness a glimpse of our magics and learn of our past. When you are done there, bring the water back to me and I will direct you further.
May the stars find you.
Very lovely. Do we not have any other quests at all? I remember there being a lot more quests. Okay, well let's just fuck off then. So go get this vial. This vial. I mean, I feel like I went the long way around this tree, but it's fine, whatever. It happened. It happened. I mean, we could do inscription. Just going back to professions and just thinking about it. I have done a little bit of inscription. It's okay. We could do jewel crafting. I haven't really done much of that. I am currently doing that with a different character. Here we go. I always like to stand in it. Much has changed for our people since the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Yes, you sexy man. I'm not going to read his. He's just walking away, so we'll fill this up. All done. Let's go. Yeah, so at the moment I am leveling a Blood Elf Priest, Shadow Priest. I'm not sure if I'm keen on the shadow aspect or if I want to be a healer. It's difficult for me because I really enjoy DPS and healing, so I'm a bit like when it comes to choice. But I've never played a priest before, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I'm doing dual crafting with mining, and I haven't got very far. I have no idea what I'm doing on it, so yes. Our recent history is fraught with strife and violence. There is still much with which we must come to terms. Which is weird, because they're supposed to be really peaceful, like, well, I don't know, they seem like they should be peaceful. Well done, Eclipse. You have one task left for you before you depart Shadowglen for the open winds of Tel Drazror. Nice. I don't know why this is coming up. Have I got...
Illume light your path.
Do I have... Where is it? Oh, I don't have tutorial on. Okay. Okay. Ook!
What brings you here?
Right. Teneron Stormgrip oversees all that happens in this glade. He presides at the top of Drazror. If you look to your south, you will see the underside of the ramp that leads up to him. Ascend this ramp and complete your training. It was wonderful to have met you, Eclipse. I swear with pride knowing that among young night elves there is some so selfless and full of life as you are. You will do great things for our people. You do great things for this world until we meet again. See, I think Eclipse would love that because she was, or is, an orphan. She's not was. She hasn't been adopted or anything. So she was an orphan So I think she would really, really like that praise. And we now have our cat form. So shapeshift into cat form, increasing auto attack damage by 40%, movement speed by 30%, granting protection from polymorph effects and reducing falling damage. The act of shapeshifting frees you from movement impairing effects. So this is our cat form, nice and pinky purple. Cool. This is a bit low down, a bit too close now. Can't quite handle how close that is. Usually I play a bit more out here, but I thought that'd be quite hard to see, so we'll go a bit closer. Bit closer for everybody. I think she said up here. So our movement has increased by 30%, so I do like to wander around in my cat form sometimes until I get travel form. And then we have some... Well, that needs to go over there, because, yeah. We do have Shred, which I'll just pop there. Shred. So we can attack in this if we wanted to. Instead of doing balance, we could do feral. I'm not really into it. But we'll see. We will see. Are you in here? No? Okay. God, so sneaky. Sneaky deaky. Okay. The amount of times when I was playing this early on, I would just fall off here. Like, just off random bits. So I play the game really weirdly. I click down my 2 mouse buttons and move like this, rather than W and that sort of thing. That's just how I prefer to play. I just find it a bit more dynamic. But apparently that's weird, so yeah. The moon wells hold the waters of the well of eternity. And my brother's come online. The ancient source of magic that has wrought so many horrors upon our world. The Druids take advantage of its properties. The centaurs revere the wells as shrines to Elune, and now even the returning highborn took to the wells longingly. Oh, look to the... yeah. So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. I mean, we haven't really. There is much more for you to learn, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey through Tetazral and into Darnassus. Darnassus? I don't know, we'll get a thingy which we don't have to wear because we're wearing a robe that has the same. We'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like. Okay. While there is more I could speak to you of the Moonwells and of Tetazral, I must send you along Korthras? Moonrage? I don't know. Will be expecting you. I have poured the vial of water you brought in to me into this vessel to bring him. Seek out Kor Rathos, wherever his name is. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolnar. Follow the road south from Adrasor out of Shadow Glen and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you stay on the road though, Eclipse. There are dangerous beasts in the forests of late. Lovely. Well, I don't know what that was about, but here we go. I wonder if there'll be... It doesn't seem like there are any more quests. So it's become a lot more beginner user friendly. I was playing, because my brother hasn't played this before ever, and he's recently downloaded the trial version, which you can do, and you can get up to level 20, I think. We haven't got there yet, so yeah, you can get up to level 20 and play for free, but you can only go to Exile's Reach, which is like a new starting area, and I hate it. I much prefer this, like, the old school starting areas personally, so I never go to Exile's Reach because that's just shit, in my opinion. We don't have to necessarily follow the road, honestly. I might just run through. Fucking if we come across anything, I can just zap them with my shiz. Ooh, there is a quest though. That's the only problem about not following the road. You might miss out on some questies. But here we go. Let's go see what this person has to say. Hello. Nice tunic. Nice hairstyle. That hairstyle wasn't available to us, was it? Anyway, greetings, young druid. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolinar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadow Glen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Feldemir. at the Dolinar Inn. It lies along the road to the south. Yes, I can do. Thank you. I would love to go to an inn. Be lovely. Yes, so I enjoy the more starting-y areas. Oh, here we go. Look, we've left Shadow Glen. We're now in this big tree area. Up here. What's that? I don't know what it is. What is that? Don't know. But we're going to get our first flight point. Village. So we should be able to go all around here. I don't know what level we'd get to though. By doing this. Hopefully we can pick up some professions. We'll probably get to the village. I'll probably hand in a couple of quests. And then we will probably have to stop this episode there. But until that point, I'm going to have to kill these things, aren't I? Okay, I will kill you all. So here we go, we've got quite a few. So you can get the tangled your roots. And then I'll go back to you. Sap you guys. And I can also heal myself because at this point I'm going to die. Here we go, see? And then he's still trapped over there. Oops. That wasn't. And then we can go kill him. I've learned a few tricks of the trade. Got a pile of bodies. Don't worry about us, it's in full who?
You again?
Eager for work, I see. Lucky for you, a day never goes by that I don't wish I had a fledgling druid to perform my bidding. You see, Eclipse, I can make you very happy and provide you with things you never dreamed of having, but in order for that to happen, you must bring me certain items. My business in the forest often requires certain regents. Fetch for me nightsaber fangs, stridged owl feathers, and swatches of webwood spider silk. Let's keep this our little secret, Night Elf. What will we get for it? Damage. Okay. I mean, okay. Do I want to do this now, or would I rather get to the inn? I think, yeah, let's go to the inn. We can always come back. I also like the thing that if you get your map out, put it away, that they have a map. Yeah, it's not far away, it's only there. So we will go there because I really don't know how long this is and I don't want it to be too long. But like I said, I'm probably going to play a couple of episodes anyway. So as soon as we get, I don't know why I'm running, have a cat form. We have the cat form. Here we go. So let's go get our flight path because I've been places before and I forgot to pick up the flight path and it's a pain in the ass. I actually forgot to pick up the flight path for Stormwind once and I hated myself. Here's the innkeeper. So, your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow a loon to guide your dreams. That sounds lovely. How might I bite your service to you, young one? Are you here to rest in the inn? Do you require a hearthstone? Yes, I do. Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadow Glen. It is a shame Portanius could not bring it himself, for we have much to discuss he and I, but I am glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I am glad you came. While you are here, please rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may, for to neglect one's peace of mind and body is a sure path to failure. And then we get to choose. So I usually choose mana because we can't generate mana, but we can sort of generate health. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to make this in our home too. Lovely. And then let's browse his goods so we can get rid of some of this rubbish. So I believe the ones with the little thingies you can't really do anything with. So that has a crafting agent and stuff, healing herb. So yeah, we don't really know what else. Let's have a look. We can change our... Oh! Yes! Let's wear that. I mean, it's the same, so let's just wear that. Is the belt the same? Oh, we're not wearing a belt. There we go, now we're wearing the belt. Look at us. Look, I'm going to pop that up there. look, and maybe that next to it. And what's that? Might just sell it, honestly. I'll get rid of the spider legs. Get on that. That. Oh, did we get our new staff? We haven't used our new staff. Idiots. We haven't even put our new staff on. Look at us. We look fabulous now. Absolutely fabulous. I like to keep a tidy bag just because you don't have much baggage space at the beginning. So I will leave it here. We can pick up all the quests and stuff next time. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the long-winded explanations and stuff at the beginning. I hope to see you all next time, and let's give you a cheeky wave goodbye. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. And I will see you all probably very... Oh, I waved at the innkeeper. That's awkward. Okay. Anyway, bye, love you, bye. Hope to see you next time. Love, like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things, and I will see you then.